Hi, story timers! Hola! 你好! Konnichiwa! Today we are going to be exploring the wonderful world of Shakespeare with Anytime Storytime and her best pal, E. Look how cute E is. You can get your own E at alphapals.com, and this is not a sponsor. Just let you know, YouTube. Okay, anyway. E has something to tell you guys.
Hi, I'm E. And I just wanted to tell you guys that we are back in Buy Me. See that bit? That's the bedroom. And I love you all so much. So if you love me back, like I know you do, then you hit those like and subscribe buttons. Okay? Thank you. Bye.
Nice stuff, E. Now, sorry. So today we are going to be calculating. Sorry. There we go. That's much better. Now, today we are going to be back at Twelfth Night, retold by Andrew Matthews, classic Shakespeare. And turning to page of the specific book, let us read page pictures, because I forgot to show you guys this lovely library drawing. If you can draw this good, then leave a like on this video, because I cannot draw as good as that. Page 20. While her uncle schemed in the library, Olivia was strolling in the garden, with Malvolio at her side. With his skinny body and black clothes, Malvolio resembled a bony shadow. "A young man called Cesario wishes to see you, my lady," he was saying to her. "He brings a message from the Duke Orsino." "Tell him to go away," said Olivia, and her green eyes flashed as she tossed her dark red hair in irritation. "I have, my lady," said Malvolio. "But he says he will stand at the gates all afternoon if he has to." Malvolio sniffed haughtily. "He is a most insolent young fellow." And there it is, Mr. Bony Day Shadow, Olivia the irritated, and our friend Cesario, the female in men's clothing. Now let's see what goes on behind the scenes. "Oh, let me see him then," Olivia said wearily. "Perhaps when he hears my reply, Orsino will finally abandon all hope of marrying me." When Viola entered the garden, Olivia pretended to be interested in the blossoms on a rose bush, and gave Orsino's new messenger no more than a glance. "Sweet lady," said Viola, "now I see how beautiful you are. I understand why my master is so in love with you." Olivia, who hated flattery of any kind, snorted scornfully. "Beautiful," she said. "I have 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth like everybody else, if that's what you mean." "Humph." "Ah, so you are proud as well as lovely," said Viola. "It is a pity that the Duke loves a lady with such a hard heart." It's funny. She's like holding the rose like a sword. It's like she got 1 rose in each hand. I'm just torn up with laughter. "Orsino doesn't really love me," Olivia declared. "He's just in love with the idea of being in love. Go and tell him I cannot make myself love him just because he wants me to." She looked up from the roses, and as she did so, she saw quite the most beautiful young man she had ever met. Her head swam giddily, and her heart began to pound. "Tell Orsino that I will never marry him," she said breathlessly. "And then come back to see me at once, Cesario." Why? Frowned Viola. To tell me how he responds to my answer, Olivia said with a blush. Viola bowed and turned to go, leaving Olivia alone with a whirlwind of thoughts, feelings she had never experienced before. One moment, Olivia wanted to laugh out loud, and the next she wanted to burst into tears. She was so confused that she did not notice Malvolio approaching. He seemed to drop out of the sky and land in front of her. Ladies, my age and older, but please don't be too old. Please explain to me this feeling. I've been with boys. I went to school for like 8 years. Please tell me, why is it that this lady now feels like something from Inside Out? You know the movie. The classic. I hope that young man does not offend you, my lady, Malvolio said. Offend me? Said Olivia. Why, no, I mean, yes, he did. On impulse, she pulled a ring from one of her fingers. He brought me this gift from the Duke. Return the ring to Cesario and tell him I don't want it. Of course, my lady, Malvolio the Slow said smoothly. Where is the fellow? Gone, said Olivia. If you run, you'll soon catch up with him. What? Run? I? Gasped Malvolio. Then he bowed politely, as he saw the angry green fire in Olivia's eyes. I'll go at once, he said. Two things. Here's this, and here is this. Mr. Boney the Shadow is running like a slender man. Viola walked slowly. Her heart was heavy for Orsino and herself, and when a voice from behind called out, Cesario, for a moment she forgot that it was the name she had given herself, and did not remember until the voice called out again, Cesario, ho there. Viola turned and saw Malvolio running towards her, his elbows sticking out and his knobbly knees pumping up and down. This was surprise enough, but Viola was completely astonished when Malvolio offered her a ring. You brought my lady this, he panted. Now she wants you to take it back. Here we've got Boney the Shadow running like a slender man who had too much coffee, and here's the normal Viola, or Cesario Viola, in men's clothing, walking slow and pondering about life. Just right in the middle of the book when you need some pondering about life. I didn't give her a ring, said Viola. Malvolio peevishly stamped his foot and threw the ring on the ground. Let us lie there, then, he snapped. I have better things to do than argue with the likes of you. He turned on his heel and marched angrily away. Viola stooped and, picking up the ring, saw on it a design of 2 hands holding a heart. But this is a love token, she thought. Young women don't send love tokens to other young women. The truth fell on her like an avalanche. Oh no, she cried. Olivia thinks I'm a man, and she's fallen in love with me. And here's where we're going to stop today. Now look at this ring. I have a theory that she might have just bought it herself from some fancy medieval shop. Because this is around, what period is this again? The 15th century. This is Illyria in the 15th century. Now in the 15th century, you're going to have to note, because we finished for now, that rings like that, where there's like a hands and they're holding a heart, is something that a lover or a mother would give their daughter, well, wrong order, would give their girl or their daughter. And you see, this might be made of gold, and the heart could be made of rubies. Now, if this wasn't, it was on impulse, so maybe secretly, just secretly, and I'm not good with stuff like this, Countess Olivia is trying to confess her love to Cesario Viola with all of the musterable musts she could must, by handing her a ring. And of course, Bony de Shadow Malvolio did not say. Well, there's a lot of miscommunication throughout this whole story. Like, people want people to tell things, but then the things don't come across. Sort of like the telephone game, where like someone whispers pizza, but it ends up becoming pineapple. So you see, it's complete outrageous. This could just be another mix-up of the telephone game. I mean, in the 15th century, if people are falling head over heels for randos like this, I don't know what's gonna happen nowadays. And this seems to be the end. So tune in next time for more awesome adventures with Anytime Storytime and her best pal, E. Sorry, I just had to back up there. I don't know what E was doing back there on my bed. Probably fixing the covers. Never mind. Peace.